Missed the state channel? Don't worry, because in this video I got every important thing that you need to know about it. And firstly, we will start with how the game designer feels about the game and how big the next update will be.
I feel good and bad in the same time. Bad that I think this update has been too long, but I feel also very good that the next update is going to be very exciting. It's probably one of the biggest updates in our history.
So the next update will be one of the biggest ones in the Clash Mini history. I'm really excited about what will Clash Mini bring to us. Now let's go to the next one and you will get really hyped about this one.
Smalltalk coming in 48 hours. Let's go.
It is confirmed the Smalltalk is coming in 48 hours, means in 2 of October. In there they will talk more about the new update, so make sure to don't miss it. Now let's go for the next one.
Most of the hero, well, not most of the hero, nearly all the hero will be rework published in the update file. So some heroes maybe change a lot, some maybe will still keep his the core ability. But I think in the next update, all the hero will have a new mechanisms or the new imagination for you guys to play.
So they will rework most of the hero's abilities in a way that we can never expect. That makes me more hyped, but focus on this. This change will come in the next update, not in the coming balance changes in 13th of October. Now let's go for the next one.
So the way we do that, we are going to add a brand new mechanics to the map that now placing the minis is going to be 3 times, 4 times, 5 times more important in the future. So your placement is going to basically determine a lot of things, not just like the minis you have. So one thing we will do and we'll share with you guys today is that in the future, the tile, the magic tile will not move from round to round, and every player's tile will be on exactly same position.
So in the next update, positioning will be 5 times more important than it is right now. So winning will depends on how you position your minis. And for the special tiles as well, me and my opponent will have it in the same place. Means if my special tile was in the first lane in the middle, then my opponent's special tile will be in the first lane in the middle. And it will not be moved during the whole 5 rounds. Can't wait to play with it and see if that makes a big change. Now let's go for the next one.
So I was wondering, are we going to see any updates like the shell map being the flip map being added to the friendlies and the revive map? Just yeah.
So that must be something we missed to do. Sorry, guys. I think from the design perspective, there's no reason to left those map out of friendly matches. It just does not make any sense to me. So I will definitely go back to the team and double check with our designers and engineers to figure out why those maps are not in. Sorry about that. They should be in. They should be in. Yeah.
So if you don't know, when you make a mini room, you will get only one of those 4 maps. The shipwreck and the revive map are not included. But in the next update or maybe in the next balance change in October, that will be fixed and every map will be available in the mini rooms. Now let's go for the next question.
Oh, I see. That's great ideas. We should just add that to our backlog and develop that. So one reason that we haven't done that is actually, I think when we see the next update or when he get the Smalltalk, you probably get a sense of how big this update is. It's about almost like it's all about the core game, making the core game fun. So we actually didn't have time to prioritize all the cool features that can make to do the quality of life changes for now. But I think once we get this update done, a big gameplay change update, and then the next update would be about some changes. So I think for Clan Leaderboard, I think people mentioned that in our team, that we just don't have time to prioritize that. So we can definitely talk about that. For profile, I think for update 5, we probably don't have much time for profile. But in update 6, we actually some people on the team is actually suggesting we do something to profiles for update 6. So maybe we'll do more features around profile in update 6. Yeah.
So in here they asked if there will be a clan leaderboard or if we will be able to see the player's clan name in his profile in the next update. And the answer for it was no. Because the coming update will mostly be about the gameplay changes and not quality of lifetime changes. But in the future updates, there's a big chance for that to be added. And now let's go for the next one.
The question is there any idea of adding like replays or spectate mode in the game, such as like the esports in quotations features? And yeah, that's pretty much it about spectating and replays.
So funny enough, just like 1 hour ago, we just finished the playtest. It is just on the last minute we cannot agree on how should the UI be, how should the UX be. So the client engineers were like, hey, the feature is already. Whenever we have the UI UX ready, then we can do it.
Yes sir guys, they are working on activity log and replays and spectating mode, but the question is, will it be ready for update 5? That's something that we don't know. Now let's go for the next one.
Are you guys satisfied with the current state of the in-game economy?
Personally, I really hated it. And sorry, this is probably also taking things from the small talk. Sorry, frame. But we are almost like reworking the entire progression because we are not satisfied with it. The details, we are still working on some final stuff. I also wanted to give you guys save it for you guys as a surprise. But the goal is to make it much easier, much smoother, and much more meaningful than what we currently have.
If you don't know guys, when they say in-game economy, they mean hero progression, and in the next update they will make it even more easier and smoother than it is right now. So that's a really great news for the free-to-play players. And now for the next one.
Yeah, Shoemaiden, we will make some change in next balance chain, and also a big reward for the Shoemaiden in update 5. So I think the level 8 ability of the Shoemaiden is not meaningful enough.
As you heard guys, a big rework on top of the Shield Maiden and including a new level 8 ability. Can't wait to play with it. But this will not be applied in October balance changes. It will be applied in the new update. And now let's go for the next one.
So basically, I think Osa is asking about that. There will in this game there will sometimes be matches that I have no chance to win because of the hero matchup. For example, I am Shield Maiden, the other guy is a monk, right? So he touches me, I die.
Yeah.
Right? So what's our read on that? So if you think about rock, paper, and scissors, I have rock, and you have scissors, and then you lose to me, right? Because the game has very little dimension of mechanics. So far, because hero plays such a huge important in the current fight. So if your hero is being countered by the enemy, there's not much you can do. So what we are going to do is to, in the future, I think our hero will be how to say this? How to say this feeling? Sorry, let me just try to phrase it. So currently, the heroes all do one thing very, very well. Monk one shots very well. He doesn't do anything else, right? But what if hero does two things? If each hero can do two things, maybe my first thing is countered by Monk, but my second thing can actually counter Monk. And then we are on a fair game again. So those are some of the directions we are currently thinking to make the game more fun.
As you heard guys, they are looking for a solution to those matchups that depends on luck. For example, Shield Maiden versus the Monk. In this case, the Shield Maiden has no chance, but in the next update, they are added in dimensions, and I think by dimensions they mean abilities or win condition, I don't know. But they will add something that will make the Shield Maiden player has a chance to win against that Monk player. Anyways guys, that was every important thing that you needed to know about this state channel. And the small talk is coming in 2 of October. You will get more information about the new update on it, so make sure to don't miss it. Until the next time, peace out.